That's one pancake.
This is one pancake?
Yeah, welcome to America. You know, I used to be little like you.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Michael. Today we're going to take a little break from the normal sports like cricket and rugby and that stuff. We're going to go with kind of a sports adjacent, sports culture kind of thing. World Cup, but not exactly World Cup. Europeans amazed, experiencing America for the first time. People here in America for the World Cup, amazed reactions. Let's check it out and see what that's all about. I'm actually amazed by America these days quite a bit, and not in a good way. Hopefully these guys are amazed in a good way. Let's check it out. Wow, everybody knows the words. That's an old song.
The craziest thing here in America. So it's blazing hot outside, but look at this. I'm going to step into this establishment and it's chilly. It's hot outside, but when you step in, it's like a winter's day.
That's very true. You know, that's very true. I'm in Los Angeles, so it doesn't get crazy hot here. But like you go out to the desert like Palm Springs or you go to Dallas, where I think this probably is for the World Cup, and it gets hot. And stores are just freezing inside because they know if it's not, then people aren't going to leave their houses and go anywhere. So that is kind of a strange sensation sometimes. You go from like 105 degrees outside to like what feels like 65 degrees inside. And it's a bit of a shock.
Mesdames et messieurs, we need to talk about l'Amérique. As French, we need to stop saying Vive la France and start saying Vive l'Amérique. This place is incroyable. C'est incroyable. I just had Texas barbecue for the first time in my life. Poof! Better than any moment in my life. And I am married and have 2 kids. Oh, but in France you have des crêpes, les petits pains au chocolat, les croissants. No, I give my left croissant for a Texas brisket.
I give my left croissant. I'm assuming he's real. He almost seems like a comedian, but I guess he's a real guy.
Don't even get me started on Costco. Costco is bigger than my village, where I live. Whatever you want at Costco, it's there. You just show up and you could buy your whole life there. We need to start a revolution just to get Costco in France. I will be the first one to say I will start a revolution to quitter Costco. Les Italians, les Italians, I'm sorry, but ranch makes pizza better than anything I've ever tasted. When you go to a restaurant, you leave a tip. It's because they're so nice. But my waitress, she came over and talked to us like we had known each other for years. She
You know, I was going to say, this is fascinating because, you know, he says a waitress came over, you know, talked to us like she'd known us for years. I mean, I've heard that's always the criticism of Europeans and French maybe especially. What they don't like about American tourists over there is that they're too friendly. You know, they're saying hello and they're too friendly and they're trying to talk and they're loud. But this guy seems to think it's okay.
It was like she wanted to be my best friend. And at the end, I felt stupid not to leave a tip. In France, they want to take off the tip of my head. Speaking about how nice and friendly these Americans are, I think in France, I can count on one hand how many people have smiled at me. Just normally, just smile, you know. I think my mother has smiled at me twice. Here.
This guy's, he's good. He's definitely enjoying America. If it's all legit, he's like a comedian.
Just going down the street, everybody says hi. Like, what do you want? What do you mean hi? What do you mean bonjour? Oh, hi. This is a normal road in America, and this is bigger than the Champs-Élysées. This.
That's interesting. It's all about perspective, I guess. He says this is a normal road in America. It's bigger than the Champs-Élysées, which obviously is not bigger than the Champs-Élysées, but it is a big road. I guess if you're used to smaller roads or narrower roads in Europe, I guess, you know, Dallas, Texas probably has very big roads compared to what you may be used to. But you know, they get kind of boring quickly. You know, there's no Champs-Élysées, je ne sais quoi. You know, there's no culture. There's no attached to big roads. They're just big roads. You know. But if it's new to you, I can see it being a cool thing.
Car right here, it's called a Waymo. Waymo? C'est ça? Yeah, Waymo. And for the longest time, I wondered why it was called a Waymo. It is because America has way more than the rest of the world.
One thing about shopping here in America is you have so many variations on different products that we don't have where I'm from. You got baby buns, Hostess cupcakes, Wonder peanut butter cupcakes, glazed cinnamon rolls, tasty cakes. Look at this, there's so much selection. Yankee Doodles, ring dings,
that is true.
Zebra cakes, where's the beans and toast, where's the marmalade? This is truly a country of plenty. I mean, you even got milk in here, there's gallons of milk. I've never seen that before in my country. We also got electricity in the stores, not a single gas lamp to...
Hog cranker. I wonder what that means. I mean, is having milk in a store, that can't be rare? That can't be rare. Maybe having like just a whole wall of milk is rare. But they seem into it, that's for sure.
Be found anywhere. What an amazing country. What an ingenious place America is. I am so glad I'm here visiting for the World Cup. Otherwise, I would have been left in ignorance.
I ordered one pancake.
That's one pancake.
This is one pancake?
Yeah, welcome to America. You know, I used to be little like you. Thanks so much.
Is that unusual? You know, free refills for coffee, your basic coffee. You know, you can't go do order espresso or you know, some Starbucks thing and get a free refill. But at like diners and breakfast places, free coffee, basic coffee. But still, I wonder if that's not something you see in Europe. That's interesting.
I asked a medium size. That's medium. Ma che medium? Madonna! My entire family can drink from here for 1 month.
This is probably the best store I've ever been to.
Look at these. These are nice. Should I?
Good price.
Wow. Yep. That is the size of ice cream you can buy. You don't need that much ice cream.
You can eat up your seats. Like if you are cold.
Well, I haven't been to a movie theater in a long time, so I'm not used to those seats. That's pretty cool.
This is crazy. Look at this. For 30 hours, this is massive.
Oh my God, look at these. The cosmic brownies.
Oh my goodness. This place doesn't seem real.
USA portion sizes, Quechua. You know, that's true. I think the portions in U.S. restaurants are probably bigger than in most other places. But this one is a lot of these probably are in like touristy kind of restaurants where they're kind of like you know, the portions are kind of for fun. You know, you know, you wouldn't get that at a typical restaurant. Though the portion you get at a typical restaurant here is probably quite large if you're not used to it.
Rufles de jalapeño. Madre mía. Oreo menta, chaval.
You buy it.
That's true. You know, when I was a kid, many years ago, there was Ruffles potato chips, and it was just that was it, Ruffles potato chips. And now, like he said, what did he have? Jalapeno or something? Now there's like 10 different versions of Ruffles. There's 10 different versions of Oreos. You know, it used to be just an Oreo cookie. Now it's like strawberry Oreo, double Oreo, and like what's that? Chips Ahoy cookies. They probably have tons of different variations. Yeah, it's true. All the, you know, all the kind of what you'd consider junk food is amazingly varied in terms of what they can do to a single Oreo to make it different.
Cards. Also, look how insane this is. There's so much. They have Arizona tea in jugs. This is insane. What? Also, oh, just this.
Yeah, look at that store.
Joking me.
I didn't know that Costco had your beans.
Okay, so they're at Costco. You know, Costco and Walmart, they're giant stores, and they have huge, like, versions of, like, you know, you go to a normal store here, and you get, like, say you want mayonnaise, it'd be in a jar like this. But you go to Costco, you can get it in a jug, if you want a jug of mayonnaise, and you're gonna go through it in your lifetime. You know, I guess it's good to go. Yeah, if Europe, I'm surprised Europe doesn't have those kind of like massive stores where everything's kind of in bulk. But if you don't, it would be a shock because they're just like they're like giant warehouses full of everything.
Honey, this is insane.
I'm in America for the World Cup and trying Chick-fil-A for the first time, are we? Oh my days.
Oh my days. Oh my
What the hell? I've never heard that phrase, oh my days. Oh my days.
days.
Guys, I'm in America, and I can't lie, I've been hearing about Waffle House.
This is fucking nuts. I gotta be, neither the Canadian nor the English brain can comprehend this at this moment in time.
Wow.
The sandwich was made by the Lord himself. Oh my God, this is amazing.
America, what have you guys done to me? I have become taco obsessed. Tacos. My God.
I'm in IHOP and I've ordered the chicken waffle. I've never seen this before in my life. That's good chicken.
We're in the States for the World Cup, so we figured we might as well try some Raising Cane's, a couple Canadians. Oh, the sauce is really fucking good.
I'm trying KFC for the first time in America.
It's interesting. The girl just before that, or a few people before that, she was at, she said she was at IHOP. And this guy's at KFC. And IHOP, I think their official name now is IHOP. It used to be International House of Pancakes, where you get the IHOP. And KFC, until relatively recently, was Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's what KFC stands for. But those two restaurant chains went to officially change their name to IHOP and KFC because, you know, pancakes and fried chicken are such unhealthy sounding things in today's world. So they just said, let's forget the fried chicken and let's hope people don't think about it. And they just call it KFC. And that's what it is now.
Oh!
Steak, hamburger, and Caesar salad. So good.
Oh yeah, I want to say one more thing. At IHOP, she was having chicken and waffles, which may sound like an odd combo, but it's very good. And if you're ever in Los Angeles, just about a mile away on Gower, just off Sunset Boulevard, go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Don't go to IHOP. No, that's a chain. Go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, the Hollywood one, or there's some other locations around town. You'll thank me for it.
A steak, and that Mexican?
Mexican.
Yeah, yes. I'm currently in Brooklyn, New York, and I'm about to get Mexican food from a food truck. Ah, you're lying. Oh my days. Oh.
It's great to see these people so into it, you know, and so into coming to the World Cup in America, especially considering, you know, the way America's kind of operating these days. But food trucks in big cities, I think all these are probably in Dallas. It looks like there's been some clues that is in Dallas. Big cities like Dallas and LA, they have great food trucks. Some of them unbelievably specialized cool little food trucks. A lot of them aren't so good, but there are food trucks that are quite amazing.
Right, spicy pork taste test. Oh my god, that is insane.
What's the best American food? I'll go try it.
An authentic chorizo burrito.
Is that American?
No, but in California it is.
Okay.
First time Chipotle. This right here is a chicken queso burrito. Oh, bullocks, that's good.
Oh yeah, look at that. Those are all the Oreo varieties, you know? I can't read them, but Oreo thins, Oreo doubles, Oreo this. It's a whole world of Oreos.
The best Texas barbecue in Texas. I'm at Terry Black's in Dallas, Texas. It looks like the news has spread about it being the best place because the queue is so big.
This place is so expensive.
Yeah. People in Texas are so friendly, wow. Right, cutlery. We've got brisket, jalapeno sausage, some potato salad, mac and cheese, corn, and ribs. Let's go, let's get into it. Brisket is the most famous thing here, so we're gonna start with that. That's fantastic. Mac and cheese, cheers. Super creamy.
Driving for 5 minutes now and I can't wipe this smile off my face. I'm driving a Ram truck in America. Like, look how sick this is. Country music on the radio. Go on, look. I'm going to Hooters in a Ram truck in America, boy.
That's amazing. You know, I just thought of something, you know, a lot of this is about food, and it's cool that they're loving the food, but you know, obviously you can't eat like that every day, or maybe you can, and that's why you know, from what I've heard, Europeans are often, or not even Europeans, I think kind of the whole world knows that Americans tend to be the largest people around. Maybe not the biggest people in terms of like ever, maybe not the biggest in the world, but pretty close to. And that's always a criticism of, like, you know, from when I've seen videos, kind of the reverse is always like Americans are viewed as obnoxious and loud and fat when they're tourists. And now you know why they might be. I don't know why they're obnoxious and loud, but I can say fat might be because all these foods here. Because you know, if you're going to eat Oreos every day, it's going to have an effect. I know we're fans in Boston. You know, it's really cool to see these people from these countries all came to the U.S. for the World Cup to support their country's team. Because, you know, I don't know how much there was talk of a boycott because of the way the U.S. is these days, and I'm not sure if everyone who planned on coming came, but it's cool that a lot of people came because you know, they seem to be having a good time, which is good to see, because in this country these days, you know, maybe I might not have predicted that a few months ago.
It's mad in here, it's all air conditioned. Absolutely mad.
Yeah, that's Dallas.
Okay, you haven't had the full American experience until you try the Walmart. Look, we're gonna find some interesting stuff today. I'm excited. What? Wait.
It's hard to believe.
So big. Like, Like, why is everything huge? Like,
Oh yeah, there's a jug of mayonnaise.
Hey, so I'm in America, yeah? Guys, the yellow school buses are real. My whole life I thought it was just cartoons or the telly that would show these yellow school buses, and I was like, it's not real, it's just for the telly. Blimey, it's real! My family don't believe me. I'm gonna catch me a picture tomorrow so I can show them.
Somebody's got to explain that to me, that she's surprised to see yellow school buses. Yeah, yellow school buses are like just about as American as anything. I mean, they're everywhere. I mean, they have been forever. What I'm curious about is, I'm guessing maybe she probably, maybe when she was younger, read like kids' books or had drawings of yellow school buses or something. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I would guess, because she said, oh, they're only for the telly, which maybe shows, cartoons. Yeah, they're all over the place. What I'm curious about, though, is why she would think they're not real. Like when I was a kid, I'm sure I saw double-decker buses in cartoons or something in London, and I thought, that's pretty cool, a double-decker bus. But I didn't doubt they were real. I just thought, I got to go to London to see one of those. I'm wondering why she would think a yellow school bus was like a myth. I mean, something that was only in stories, because, you know, obviously they're all over the place. I wonder why that was so surprising and that they actually exist. Anyway, if someone can tell me, that would be cool.
Walmart. Wow. Look at those. I think they're getting ready for something. Fucking heat in Texas. What the hell? Wow. You gotta cool down with that shit. There's only one. There are probably thousands of those fans. And air conditioned. Wow.
All the way from London for one of these famous sandwiches. Ah, that's unbelievable. What are we going to make you today? Can I get a chicken parm with vodka sauce? I'll make it beautiful for you. I'm ready. Who's the beautiful young lady? It's my fiance, Kelsey. Kelsey, don't be afraid, Kelsey. Get over here. How are you?
I'm good.
What are we making you for lunch?
An egg parm.
Eggplant parm?
Yeah.
Here's my boy. Come around the counter. He's with his beautiful fiance. Hi, sweetie. You going to give it to me for a couple minutes? Okay.
This sounds like it might be Boston.
Hey, I just wanted the guy to take a picture of these shoes, man. This guy came in the deli. Deli guy's wearing his kickers. He's wearing a slaps. You know, give me one of these.
Oh yeah. Dress correct.
Bites. You know that smell?
That's great. Wow, that was fun, man. That was cool to see. I'll tell you why, because like I said, I wasn't sure how this World Cup was going to go, and I'm still not actually sure. This might be, you know, not everyone, but hopefully everyone's enjoying themselves if they came for the World Cup. It's great to see that. So much of it comes down to like what you're used to and like your perspective and in terms of what you see and what you like are amazed by, because you know, like the guy said, it's bigger than the Champs-Élysées, you know, that one street, that French guy, and you know, that was just a neighborhood street. But if you're not used to wide streets, and Walmart and Costco, they're massive. I mean, you can go to Walmart and Costco and get tires for your car, a new mattress, contact lenses, and like 20 kinds of Oreos. I mean, you can go there and get all those. I don't know if I'd recommend it, but it can be done, you know? And so if those stores aren't around in the countries where these people were from, then yeah, it must look it must look it must look crazy because they are huge. They are huge, and they have so many things. But like from my perspective, you know, if I since I'm here in the U.S. and that's kind of like how it is, if I were traveling to Spain or Italy or France, you know, my thought would be, I want to see this one shop I heard of. It's this tiny shop over there. I heard they've been making custom shoelaces for 100 years. Just 4 generations of custom shoelace makers in this tiny shop. We got to go check that out, because to me that would be the fascinating thing. You know, the artisan, you know, keeping something alive just in a tiny shop somewhere. You know, to me that would be amazing. But if you're not used to big stores like that, then that's amazing. But it all depends on kind of, you know, what's new to you and you know, where your perspective is coming from. But bottom line, it's just great to see these people from different countries here and enjoying it, because I won't say it I will say it only one more time. I wasn't sure about how things would go politically and as far as difficulty getting in and out of the country. Hopefully it's gone smoothly. As I make this video, just down the road about 5 miles, U.S. is playing Turkey today in the World Cup, or tonight maybe. So we'll see how that goes. And anyway, I like to see it. It's cool. That was great to watch. Costco, Walmart, they're huge. It's true. Talk to you later. Thanks.